Right, good afternoon everyone. Right, yet another pros and cons video. Seems everybody seems to be liking my other ones I seem to be doing with Sky Glass. This is my 2 week pros and cons video. So like from tomorrow morning, we've had this Sky Glass for exactly 2 weeks. So we thought we've given it a good run now. So we thought we'd do a really good pros and cons and hopefully try and help everybody out and answer a few questions that people have been asking, obviously in the comment section below, which obviously if you've got any comments, just drop them in the messages below and I'll try and answer as many as I can for yourselves. Obviously try and keep it clean because there has been some swearing that's been sort of coming through on my YouTube channel, but I do have a filter on my YouTube channel and it is blocking some comments, so be warned with that. Yeah, everybody likes it. Sorry, some people like it, some people don't. But just be warned, if you are commenting and it's not coming up, it's because YouTube's blocking it because I've got a swearing filter on my channel. So just to note on that one. Right, first things first, I've had 3 or 4 people asking about this now. We've got the 60-inch TV. Let me just reset that. Oh, there you go, it's moving around. I didn't realise it did that. We got the 65-inch TV. A lot of people have asked, how did we hang it on the wall? Yes, it was hard. Don't get me wrong, because it is the larger of the 3 TVs. Bear in mind, when you get your television, in the bottom of the box is your instruction manual, but all it is a piece of paper folded up. If you unfold your piece of paper, there is a big template on there with your instructions to wall hang your TV. How we did it, we used masking tape, put it obviously where it is on our wall, as you can see now. We marked the holes with a scriber through the piece of paper, obviously drilled the holes, wall plugs, obviously make sure it's secure on beams and things like that, because I can't accept responsibility if your TV falls off the wall. But then put your metal plate that's in your stand box that comes with your TV, and then you can wall mount it with either straight to the wall on your bracket, or you can put the spacers in there as well. We've put spacers, we found it easier to be honest. And when you're putting leads up, which I'll just show you roughly with it, I got a new stick because I hate being on TV. It's there. We've got leads hanging down here, so it's easier if you put the spacers in, because then you can get to your HDMI sockets a lot better. So bear that in mind if you wall hanging straight to the wall, because it will be hard to get to them. Right then, let's go pros. I hope that helps everybody with the wall hanging. We're loving the picture quality. We think it's brilliant. There is still some people saying they're not sure on it. Obviously, I got to be careful with what I'm watching here, because obviously YouTube copyrights and things. So Sky News, I don't know what's on here. Obviously something live, so as I say, that's what we've set it up to. We didn't, if you look at my previous videos, which are all in my playlist of Sky Glass, we've changed all our settings. Obviously I'm not going to go through them again and bore people that have seen my other videos, but if you have a look through, you'll see them, and obviously you'll see the settings that we've used. Right, what else have we got? Sound is good on the soundbar, as I've said to people in the past. We've got our own sound system, but obviously I must admit, we are impressed with the sound that comes off the soundbar that's inbuilt into the TV. So fair play to them, they're pretty good, that one is. Right, if I go back to home, I'm going to go, see, look, getting used to this now. Go into settings. If I go to system management, software, I'm going to get my sexy stick out. Right, since the software update last week, and obviously that is the new code there now, so that's what you should be running on your TV once you have it. And what are we today? The 8th of November. So that is the new software update version. Since they've done that, we found it's a lot better. There's no flickering at the top of the screen, which everybody was getting. So that seems to have stopped all of that. And there's other things as well, obviously in the background, which Sky has sorted out, like layouts, different things. So that's good. Apps. Right, let's go back to apps. So I've done a lot of videos, so just go into my playlist and you can go through there and catch up if need be. If you go into your apps, we quite like this, but it's like everything, you're scrolling on the remote, and in time that remote's going to get some hammering. If you go back to the beginning, view all, so you got your features, hope I said that right, all your HDMI's there, then your Sky picks, then your games, then your musics, then your entertainments, then your sport and fitness. Lot better layout that is. Originally when that first, before this new update by the looks of it, was all just really on one line, but they have sort of segregated it all off now, which is a lot better. A lot of people are asking, could they be named? With us, it doesn't really bother me, because, well, this here, that's our soundbar. So it does name it there when you go into it, but it doesn't name it like here, which people are asking which could it be done. So that's personal preference to everybody as well. Right, so that's that. Collections, we like the collections layout on this. Collections, obviously, there's all your collections, climate, nature, 90s comedy. So if you're not sure what to watch, it's there. It seems to be getting better. There's your Sky VIP, and that's, well, look at that, that's quite nice. I've not seen that. Might have a look at that in a bit. I'll click onto it now. Oh, actually, that's really tidy. Actually, it's nice of Sky to do that. But to be honest, why haven't they put that towards the beginning so people can see that? Because I'd not seen that. So if you like remembrance stuff and history, that's a really nice touch from Sky, fair play to them. But Sky, come on, push it to the beginning. Kids' favourites is good. Yeah, we haven't got kids, so it don't bother us. But if you want to keep the little things quiet, there you go, it's all there. Premier League highlights, and I don't know whether this is going now to obviously what we watch, and it's getting a database of what we watch. That's a good idea from Sky. We like this. So obviously if you like your football, it's all there. But yet again, you have to scroll. I don't know how far this goes, we haven't looked. Oh, that's it. I wasn't sure if there's going to be a view all. That's a good idea. Right, we're going to go now, whilst we're on sport. If we go to playback, so I'm going to go playlist. I'll come back to this playlist in a bit. Right, a lot of people have been asking on my YouTube channel again in the comments below, and obviously I'm going to answer this question for people because some people are a bit unsure on this. Right, I'm going to go down to sport. Live Formula 1. Obviously we're big F1 fans. We'll go back to this. There's so much on this. There's just too much. Right, what you're going to be watch on here now, if you obviously subscribe to UHD, you'll get it. But if you watch, you've got HD and you've got UHD. People are saying it doesn't play back in UHD, but we sussed it yesterday. I don't know whether it's just us or it's come to everybody's attention. It's never UHD until the actual race has started, or e.g. the football has started. It's always in HD until the actual program starts itself. So I'll click on this. I hope I don't get copyrighted on this. Well, that's clever. Oh. Right. So if you look, top right hand corner clearly states UHD. So it does play back in UHD. Obviously I'm not going to play this because I might get thingy with this, but I'm going to go back. Trust me to find an advert. Right, still UHD, but when me and the wife are looking at this, when the program first starts, it comes up in just HD. There you go. So because the program hasn't actually started yet, look, if you look at the top right hand corner, it's just Sky Sports F1 Live. So it's not actually in UHD until where I think a lot of people are looking at it and saying, no, it's not UHD, it's not UHD. It's actually when the program itself starts. So like say the sport. So F1 when they start, qualifying when it starts, football when it starts. It's not the chatter beforehand, the hour lead up or the hour and a half lead up, all the rubbish basically. So it's when the sport actually starts. So look out for that, guys. As I say, because it mixes it all up there. So like UHD, HD, HD, HD. So it sort of buries it. So people have asked about that. If people already know, that's fine. But I'm helping people that don't know, because I've had a few of that as well. Playlist. Right. Right. Another pro. What we're going to do here. Playlist view all. We like this and we don't. This is a pro and a con, and we're going to go on to cons next. So I've left this to the end. Obviously, you keep scrolling all the way until you want to find something. So that's fine at the beginning, and I'll show you what I mean now. On the main screen, it's got view all. Okay, so we'll go view all. So you've got play now, TV shows, and your sport. That's obviously what we've got at the moment. So I'll go TV shows. So as you can see now, there's no, I'm going to use my stick again, no view all here where there should be. But if you watch this is taking some hammering on the remote. View all's at the end. So 1 minute's at the front, 1 minute's at the back. So if you go view all, then it lists everything. So I really need to change that view all from there and put it there before the tournament. We've only just recorded that to see other things that we're trialing out as well. Because if I go back on the back button again, view all's at the beginning. So, and it's the same with if I go to all of them. So if you go play now, it won't do it. Spoil one because there's only 2 on there. So that's it. Right, so that's all our pros at the moment. As I say, we do like the system. We're very happy with it. Couple of niggly things, yeah, but it's like anything. It's brand new. Come on. Got to move with the times as well. Right. Right, we're going to go to the cons now. Right. Some playlist again. It's the vein of my life, the playlist. The wife keeps laughing because she keeps saying, you and your playlist. Right. As I say, that last section was a pro and a con. So here, what we're not sure on now, and I'm going to show you a pure Sky channel, not S4C. I'm sorry, S4C because I'm in Wales. Channel 4, ITV, BBC. I'll show you proper Sky channel. Right, Race to Perfection. Very good series if you like F1. Very good. Right, we've watched, I think it's 4 or 5 episodes of this now. 4 episodes. So you go into it. And it tells me there at the top, continue series 1 episode 6. That's fine. But you come down here. So like we've watched all of that one. It's not even showing on the bar that we've watched it. Episode 2, we've watched all of that, but it's showing like we've watched what? Nearly 3/4 of it, but we watched it all. There's no consistency here. Episode 3, we've watched all of that. It's showing what? We've watched half of it, if that. I'll go across. 4, we've watched all of that, but according to Sky, we haven't watched any of it. 5, we haven't watched. 6 and 7, we haven't watched. But if you go back to the top, it tells me to continue watching episode 6. We haven't even watched episode 5 yet, so we could have missed that. It's only because we're on the ball, we know what we're doing with this. So be aware with that as well. So Sky need to update that, like Netflix do. It'll show you right to the end where you've watched it to, etc, etc. Sky, I don't know, it seems a bit random. Like as I say, we've watched that one. According to Sky, we haven't. So be aware of that. And as I say, be aware, if I go back up to the top, try to hold this stick. I just hate being on TV. Sorry. It's but be aware on that when you first go on it, it's telling us to continue watching 6, or we haven't even started it yet. So be aware on that, guys. Soaps, here we go. Playlist still. Right. TV shows. So yet again, you've got to scroll all the way across just to go view all. So if you want your regulars like the soaps, which we do watch, you've got to scroll how many times just to find that there. View all, then you come down. Right, what did me and the wife just look at now? What do we do first? That one, wasn't it? EastEnders first. She's keeping quiet. She doesn't like being on camera or anything either. So EastEnders. Right, where do we start with this? I know it's BBC. I don't know whether Sky can speak to BBC or Sky can sort something out because it's their platform. I don't know, but we'll share it you anyway. Right. So here we go. Episode 6 for 8, whatever. Yeah. So the dates are right. So obviously this is 15th to the 11th, which is obviously next week, this week. But then we've got the 8th to the 11th, then we've got the 9th to the 11th, 11th to the 11th, 12th, 16th. Where was the rest of it? It's gone off here now. We've just been on this literally 20 minutes ago. Oh, there she's saying going up really quietly.
Go back into the on this week.
No, it's not. It's gone. It's disappeared again. What it was mixing up all the dates. I think it's Coronation Street, but we'll have a quick look. See if I can prove her wrong. Sorry about this, guys. But as I say, I try to be natural to everybody. So, right, it was Coronation Street. I was right. Right, so we've got the 11th of October here. Well, that's no good. We're in November now, so really, the last Coronation Street, which is Friday, should be there. So we've got 11th, then we've got the 13th. There, it's jumped. 13th. Then 8th, 9th, then 10th. So it's mixing all the dates up. Oh, right there. Available now, sorry, because I've jumped across. So 11th, 13th, 15th. 15th of October. Then it goes to the 18th of October. So it's mixing all the dates up. So if you want to watch last week's, it's all over the place. Like here, look. So we're back into October. So we're going backwards. No, we're going up in October. Then we're back into November again. Then we're counting back up in November. So that's all over the place. See? So we're back to October.
Which is right.
Wife's saying it's right, but...
Yeah,
Right, okay, she's saying it's right. But there was something on here, I think that's just updated or something. There was something where they weren't in date order. That's bugging me. But just be aware on that. Home screen. Home screen, I wish Sky would let you, I know they want to sell stuff, possibly choose your own home screen, your layout, the way you want it. Because it always, when you turn your telly off and comes back on, it always comes to that screen there. Excuse me. Sky Q used to have, if you pressed right hand button on your middle button of the remote, it would show your last channel that you watched. This doesn't. So if I press my right button, all it's doing is that. Same as if I go into TV, it will do the same thing. But when you turn your Sky on, it comes to that. But if you scroll back here, here's all my last channels. And everything that I used before. The box wasn't the last channel we watched. The BBC was. So why can't Sky put that on the start as it starts up on your home screen so you can see what you watched last? We watched BBC last and Sky News. No, Sky News actually, because when I started the video it was on Sky News. So it's Sky News and BBC. But it's not showing there. But if I turn my telly off, so I'll go there. Turn my telly off and I go back on. See, it kicks across instead of stopping there. So that's a bit of a fault. I wish they could sort that out. Right, another thing we found as well, when we especially watching F1 yesterday, it's happened a couple of times now. Oh, it was the football, sorry. We were watching the football yesterday. Sky brought out a brilliant new advert now with that kid sat on the floor and a bit of saying this is an advertisement, this is magic. She's sitting on the floor, he shouts, "Hello, Sky." I'm not saying it because obviously my TV's going to go. Change to F1 channel. Our TV was changing over to the F1 channel. So some adverts, and we've also noticed with our Alexa as well, which is, oh, here she goes, which is in the lounge. If an advert comes on a radio station featuring the new Sky Glass and they say "Hello Glass," our TV, if it's saying change channel, or it'll wake it up. So if it's turned off and they go "Hello Sky," our TV will turn on. So just like Alexa used to do years and years ago, when the adverts used to come on, it used to set everybody's off. So it's doing that. Channel 4 playback. I've raised this with Sky. I know it's not Sky's fault, but TV shows. Oh, here we go. Got to scroll across again. So I'm saying it should be. It's going to hammer your remotes. I've raised that with Sky as well. Channel 4, there is no HD playback whatsoever, not unless anybody can confirm to me, but we can't find HD playback anywhere. It's just more 4, so it'll always play in standard definition. So obviously be aware if you're playing back anything on Channel 4, if you watch Channel 4 a lot, there's nothing in HD. We can't find it. If somebody can, drop me a comment below and I'll update another video again when we do one there and then. Nearly at the end, guys. Right, what else have we got? What we had the weekend was quite a bit. We had it a few times now. We watched F1. It seems to be when you watch a programme for a long time, I don't know, it could be just pure coincidence. Our telly went into a right mare last night. It basically lost internet connection. We finished watching the F1, went to change the channel to something else, and we got the black screen basically saying your program's loading, then you've lost your internet connection. We're on super fast fibre here. We checked our apps saying our broadband was fine, because we check that, because when it does go off we want to make sure if there's an issue with the TV or our broadband. My Sky app says your broadband is fine, it's working fine. All the lights are on the modem, but it took me the best part of 15 minutes yesterday to try and reset the telly, which is out of the wall, the plug, turning it off, resetting the Wi-Fi, putting it back in. It kept on saying press the WPS button. It just would not have it. I've raised that with Sky this morning. They're going to look into that for me, but I've seen a few people mention this before, but as I say, we've had it a few times recently where it's just bombing out and won't do nothing. If I go back to settings, since the update, which obviously I've shown you the update version, which is QS001.15.op. That's fine. But the problem is, since they've done that, enhanced experience, which if you've got Sky Glass you'll be used to it, but if you haven't, I'll explain quickly. Basically, if you turn that off, nothing will come on, etc. But if you walk into your lounge, your telly will turn itself on as it's showing there, if you want to pause your screens and read what it says. But basically, you should be able to walk into your lounge, your TV will turn itself on, and if you walk out after so long, it turns itself off to save the planet. Since they've done the update, and I've seen a few comments on this now, actually on my channel and in Sky community as well, where people are saying it's not working, and ours has done the same. We can walk into the lounge, it doesn't turn on. So I do know there is supposed to be another update coming shortly, something to do with UHD as well. So whether they know about that, I'm not sure because I haven't mentioned it, but that doesn't do it. So there you go. If the TV detects movement, I'm just showing people that haven't got Sky Glass. It's basically, it should wake up as you walk into the room. Yeah, it's lazy society, but I'm just showing pros and cons. So we don't use it, to be honest. We come in and just go, hello, Sky, and that's it. As I say, you've got to be careful how you say that. One thing I was thinking about last night, Christmas is coming. Sorry guys, I hit that C word and it was Christmas, I said. Right, Christmas is coming. When we have visitors round, we've enjoyed having, if you've had Q, you'll be used to it, is the sky scenes. They had the Christmas scenes, which basically, if you had your TV on the wall, it'd look like basically you've got a big log fire, or you're looking out the window with snow and this, that and the other. Sky haven't put it on glass at the moment. I don't know whether it's on Q, if somebody can confirm please. But what I was thinking, because these are such big TVs and a lot of people are putting them on the walls, wherever Sky, since they've got all their apps, which I'll go back to apps. I'm just going to take a quick drink, excuse me. If they could put in there, possibly scenes. So where they have their Christmas scenes, they have it all year round. Because if I remember rightly on Q, I recorded mine and I saved it for every Christmas when it come out. And it's just handy having it on in the background. Whether Sky could do something like that, or use your own pictures somehow, if you're a photographer, which I am, it'd be quite nice to have just pictures, if telly on, music on, and have basically make it look like a big photo frame. That'd be a nice touch from Sky if they could. And I think that's about it, guys, this time. Sorry it's half an hour long again, but as I say, I try and be honest. I have had people saying, yeah, people know this, people know that, but I'm trying to help people that don't know it. So obviously you don't have to watch my videos. I'm just trying to help people that haven't got it or want to know more. So movies, that's quite good. It's very similar to, like, if you go into Netflix, it's sort of similar systems. Family comedy, because you never know what you want to watch. And another thing, you can actually say anything to Sky, because somebody else was asking on my comments, what can you say to Sky? I said it's like, as long as you're nice to it, you can say anything. Like we were putting, what did we put in last night? Hello Sky, stand-up comedy. And it'll bring all of that. Hello Sky, comedians. Obviously it's just brought up something on Netflix, so it'll always jump in between, like your Netflix, your Disney Plus, your Amazon Primes, so it'll always pick up stuff. It's not just Sky based, so it's pretty good like that. You can jump straight in. Hello Sky, sports. Okay, you can't say that then. Hello Sky, sports. Let's say, okay then. Hello Sky, news channels. So it'll always bring stuff up that's sort of news related, this, that and the other. So as I say, it's pretty good what you can say to it. One last thing whilst on news, sorry. I'm going to go, hello Sky, channel 505. I raised this issue last week because they were advertising it on Sky News, saying you could go to Sky News Climate Live on Sky Q and Sky Glass, but it wasn't actually on Sky Glass anywhere. Happened to go through here the other day, and Sky haven't said nothing, and oh, it's appeared. So Sky, if you were listening, or it's just coincidence, I don't know, but if you were listening, because I did raise it with you guys, thank you, because some people are interested in this, and obviously with your climate action, it's nice to see that you've actually put that on there. I know it's a pop-up channel, but fair play if you did put it up from listening to customers. That was a nice touch. Other channels are missing. I tell you what we are missing is CNN. We used to love CNN, but we'll go with the flow for now. But that's all your news channels basically. That's it now. Very limited. But as I say, CNN, you never know, might come back on one day. But at the moment, guys, as I say, anything else, I'm trying to answer people's comments. If there's anything else at all, just drop me a message below. I'll try and answer you, or we'll do another video. But this is after 2 weeks, all our pros and cons. Some cons are outweighing the pros at the moment, but like everything, it's new. It'll get better. And when they do their updates, it just gets better. But it's like everything. Look at Sky Q. That was rubbish when it first came out, be honest. And we had that when it first came out. But look at it now. Everybody raves about it. And I think this will go the same way. But that's my opinion. I don't care about others, but my opinion is this is the way forward. If you don't watch live TV, it's the way forward, this is. So, but that's it. As I say, anything else, drop me a comment below. I'll try and answer them, or do another video again. Don't forget to hit subscribe to my channel, which would be grateful. Also give it a share, which would be really, really grateful. Thank you, because it helps doing more videos to keep people obviously seeing what's going on. If you go into my playlist, there is other Sky Glass videos. I think I've done 5 or 6 now. So as I say, just give it a share, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and any comments, just drop them below and I'll try and answer you guys. And as I say, as it progresses, we'll do more and more videos. But that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it again. Sorry it's a bit lengthy, but people do like it, because obviously I'm being natural. I'm a customer. I don't work for Sky. So, but there you go. Thank you again, and we'll speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye bye.